Have you ever felt financially insecure? Despite having a stable, full-time job, you show up every day. You hit your deadlines. You might even get a promotion or a raise once in a while. Yet somehow, by the end of the month, your account balance feels thinner than it should. You wonder, why do I still feel broke even though I have a good salary? What if I told you, it's not just you, it's the system. Welcome to the salary trap, a clever mechanism designed to keep employees financially dependent while making them believe they are secure. And once you understand how it works, you can finally escape it. The salary trap defined. The salary trap is simple. You trade your time for money. You get a steady paycheck, benefits, maybe a bonus. Sounds good, right? Here's the problem. The system is designed to keep that paycheck just high enough to make you comfortable, but not high enough to make you truly wealthy. You're paid regularly, so you feel safe. Raises happen slowly, giving the illusion of progress. Debt, bills, and expenses quietly eat up any extra money before it can grow. The result? Employees often feel like they're running a financial treadmill, working harder but never moving ahead. Why job security can be dangerous. Job security is praised like a badge of honor. But here's the catch. Job security creates a false sense of comfort. You're loyal to your company because leaving seems risky. But that loyalty comes at a cost. Your income is capped. Promotions are rare and limited by someone else's decision. You trade your freedom for stability. But stability can keep you financially stagnant. True financial independence doesn't come from having a secure paycheck. It comes from owning assets that make money work for you, rather than working solely for money. The psychology that keeps you trapped here is something most people don't notice. The system is psychologically engineered to keep you loyal. Fear of change. You worry that leaving your job or taking a risk could backfire. Comparison. Seeing coworkers with similar salaries makes you feel normal, even if none of you are financially free. Immediate gratification. Your paycheck arrives and with it, instant rewards. Dinners out, gadgets, small luxuries. That creates a loop of dependence. In short, you're trained to feel content just surviving, while the opportunity to build true wealth slips away. How inflation slowly steals your raises. Even if you get a raise, the system fights back. Inflation steadily erodes the value of your salary increases. A 5% raise might sound great, but if inflation is 6%, you're actually losing buying power. The things that seemed affordable last year, rent, groceries, transportation, cost more every year. Without strategic investing, your salary is constantly playing catch-up with the rising cost of living. The truth is harsh. Working harder in a salary job often does not increase your real wealth. It only maintains your lifestyle. The lifestyle creep trap. Lifestyle creep is when your spending increases as your income increases. You get a raise, buy a nicer car. You get a promotion, upgrade your apartment. You finally reach a milestone. Take more vacations. Eat out more, spend more. The danger? You never notice your wealth shrinking because your lifestyle grows with your income. Most employees unknowingly let lifestyle creep eat every penny of their raises, leaving little to invest or save. That's the hidden side of the salary trap. Your paycheck inflates your life, not your wealth. Why trading time for money is the slowest path to wealth. Think about it. In a salary-based system, your earning potential is tied to hours worked. 40 hours a week, X per year. 50 hours a week, slightly more. 60 hours a week, maybe a small bonus. Even if you become irreplaceable, your salary growth is linear, but wealth is exponential. The richest people don't just sell time, they own systems, assets, or investments that generate money without their constant involvement. Stocks that compound, real estate that cash flows. Businesses that scale. Trading time for money is the slowest path to financial freedom. Understanding this is your first step out of the trap. Breaking free. How to escape the salary trap. So how do you escape? How do you stop working harder for temporary comfort and start building real wealth? Here is a roadmap. 1. Track every dollar. If you don't know where your money goes, you can't control it. Track every expense for a month. Fixed expenses, rent, bills, subscriptions. Variable expenses, groceries, dining out, entertainment. Hidden leaks, small purchases. Fees, impulse buys. When you see the numbers, you'll uncover opportunities to redirect money into wealth-building channels. 2. Stop the lifestyle inflation raises are not permission to spend more. Every salary increase is an opportunity to invest in your future. Allocate 50-70% of raises to investments, retirement, or debt reduction. Keep your lifestyle mostly constant until financial freedom is within reach. Treat raises as a tool to buy freedom, not just things. 3. Build multiple streams of income. Don't rely solely on a paycheck. Diversify your sources of income. Start a side hustle in your skill set. Invest in dividend stocks or ETFs. Explore digital products or online businesses. The goal is to decouple your income from your time. Money should flow even when you're not working every hour. 4. Invest strategically. Saving is not enough. Your money needs to grow. Take advantage of tax advantage accounts like 401ks and IRAs. Invest in index funds for long-term growth. Consider real estate or alternative assets for passive income streams. Even small, consistent investments compound over time, outpacing inflation and breaking the paycheck dependency. 5. Protect yourself from psychological traps. Stop comparing your financial journey to others. Break the immediate gratification habit. Pay yourself first. Recognize that loyalty to a job does not equal wealth. These mental shifts are as important as practical strategies. They help you stay disciplined and committed to building real financial freedom. The counterintuitive reality. Here's the kicker. The more you embrace job security and comfort, the more trapped you become. Your salary is a cage disguised as freedom, and the faster you understand it, the faster you can reclaim control. True security comes from assets, not a paycheck. True freedom comes from optional income streams, not hours worked. True wealth comes from intentional action, not passive reliance on a job, your action plan. If you want to escape the salary trap, start with these steps. 1. Audit your income and expenses this week. 2. Stop lifestyle inflation immediately. 3. Allocate raises toward investments, savings, and debt reduction. 4. Build one side income stream. 5. Automate investments for consistent growth. 6. Learn to see salary as a tool, not a solution. Every step you take compounds. Every dollar redirected from survival to investment accelerates your freedom. The wake-up call. Think about this. The system rewards compliance, not creativity. It rewards loyalty, not wealth building. If you continue relying solely on a paycheck, you're trapped in a cycle most people never escape. But if you understand the mechanics of the salary trap, you can beat it. Your financial independence doesn't depend on luck. It depends on education, discipline, and action. Final thoughts. The salary trap isn't a conspiracy. It's just how the system is structured, and most people are perfectly happy staying inside it until they realize time has passed and wealth is still out of reach. But here's the empowering part. Knowledge is freedom. Once you see the trap, you can act. Once you act, you control your time, your money, and your life. Remember, your paycheck should serve you, not the other way around.